What's up, retards? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm hoping that this video gets the good old Wikipedia box of truth saying that cancer is not a fungus. Depends on which search engine you use. I always exclude Google from that because it's broken intentionally, and it depends on which search terms you do use. But for the past 2.5 years, I have been collecting stories about people who have been given a terminal cancer diagnosis, usually in the latest end stages of their lives, and their families, out of empathy and kindness, decide, you know what, let's not tell Aunt Shirley that she's got stage 4 melanoma. Let's not tell Uncle Brady that he's got stage 5 lung cancer. Let's just let them live out the rest of their lives in peace. Only to find that since they choose to do that, therefore the person in question with the fungal cancer, which is redundant, decides in their own way, since they don't know what's going on, not to go through chemotherapy or radiation. The cancer magically disappears in almost every single instance. So, should you or one of your loved ones receive bad news about the big C, here's what you do. You laugh at the doctor, you go home, and you do nothing. You don't think about it. You certainly don't make it worse through radiation and chemotherapy. If you don't believe that radiation makes fungus grow, you can search that yourself. And if you think chemotherapy is loaded with cocktails that are good for you, bless your heart. And you do nothing, except for maybe, take the SSKI, a saturated solution of potassium iodide. This seems to work fairly well. I'm going to be so disappointed if I don't get the Wikipedia box of truth underneath this video claiming that cancer is a fungus, or at least fungal related, GMO style, because whenever you see that box, you can rest assured that the direct opposite of what that box is saying is the actual truth. Because we live on opposite day planet, where everything we are taught by the powers that be is utter bullshit, and the direct opposite is almost always the answer you're looking for. One of the reasons why I stopped getting mammograms is because I thought it was super dumb to be delivering radiation in a very painful way directly to my very dense transgendered breasts that I grew through hormonal replacement therapy. So, here's my advice to you, and this is not medical advice, this is religious advice from a transgendered woman. Should you ever receive a diagnosis of any kind of fungal cancer, or just cancer if you prefer, from anyone who thinks that they are a medical professional, ignore it. Think positive thoughts. Never ever let anyone inject you with chemotherapy, and never undergo radiation. What do you think causes it in the first place? Sorry, I got a text. Just ignore it and take the SSKI. Then you'll be around to send me a comment under this video, which is always open to all comments from anyone, telling me how your little problem just shrunk up and disappeared. Thank you for listening. Grandma Gizzard loves every single one of you, especially the fake aliens. I've received so many applications from all of these Nazi aliens from Mars. It's too bad that Mars doesn't actually exist as a planet, but, you know, I like to play pretend. Thank you for listening. Have a lovely evening. Happy end of summer. This is a beautiful time of year in the Western Hemisphere, and I hope this message finds you well. Thank you for listening. Sorry about the traffic noise. Have a lovely evening.